Hey guys, Braydoz here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today I'm building Colossus, which is a colossal house. It's actually not, like, in terms of rooms and stuff, it's not colossal. Like, I mean, the amount of, well, I mean, I suppose it is. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, so it's not small by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not like a 12-bedroom, 17-bathroom mansion or anything like that. It's built on a 40 by 30 lot, the sideways lot, which is located in one of the neighborhoods in Oasis Springs. Wait, yeah, no, Oasis Springs. I always get confused because Oasis Landing is the world in Into the Future, I think. Yeah, it is. And Oasis Springs is this one, which is I get a little bit confused about that sometimes. But yeah, it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house that is obviously colossal. It might not be the biggest house in the world, but it's still pretty damn big. I'm really quite happy with the interior design of this house as well. I put a lot of work into the colors, which is a nice change, because usually I sort of get sick of colors after a certain amount of time, and then I'm like, no, I can't be bothered. But this time I put a lot of work into the colors. There will be like an entire section of the video which is just me choosing colors for each of the rooms and floors and such. So it turned out really good. I'm also really happy with the roofs. I've looked that up, but I don't remember what it is. Crap. Okay, I looked up cacti. I typed in rofs. No. Learn to type, Brayden. Roofs. Yeah, no, it's just roofs. Okay, yeah. I'm really happy with the roofs on this house. It doesn't sound right, does it? That's weird. Roofs. I don't know. It's, you know how those people who, like, they don't speak properly, they, like, say things and all that, who aren't particularly well educated, which most of the time isn't their fault, but still, they're not particularly well educated. And they come up and they say roofs and things and all that. It kind of sounds like that. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just seeing things where there is nothing. But either way, I'm getting a little bit off topic. The point is, the house is big, and it took 5.5 hours to build. Which is the longest build I've done in The Sims 4, actually. The outside of the house, I go back and forth. Like, sometimes when I build houses that I'm not 100% sure of, I sort of look at them sometimes, look at the outside, I'm like, yeah, I like that. And then other times I look at it, I'm like, oh, maybe I don't, I don't know. It's weird, because I do actually change it a little bit, like, once the build's finished. And then when we go into the screenshots, it changes a little bit between them, because when I was taking screenshots, I'm like, maybe this could be different. And, like, that big pylon that you see at the front, a big stone pylon over the main part of the house, is 4 wide. Actually, I think it's 3 wide right now. But I fix it up later and move it to 4. But then I realized, nah, it's a bit too big and chunky. So I ended up changing it to 2 wide, I think. And then it's 4 wide down the bottom. So it doesn't take up, like, such a big part of the house. And doesn't just look like a big flat nose, like a big trunk, an elephant's trunk. I didn't like that. So I changed that up so it looks a little bit nicer. The layout of the house is basically you walk in, there's your living room on the left, kitchen, dining room. Straight across on the back wall, little study tucked in to the right. Then down the left, there's a big hallway with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom and a little outdoor area. Then upstairs, you've got 2 more bedrooms, another bathroom, a balcony, and then that little room that you see outside to the left there, that's like a separate sort of granny flat. So you've got a bedroom, bathroom, living room, a little kitchen in there, all tucked away. So say you have a Sim who kind of wants to be away from everybody else, or like this is a family house and you have one of your Sim's parents living, you can have them sort of have their own little setup out there, so they don't have to bother your Sims, which is kind of nice. But like I said, it was a long, really bloody long build. I don't know what the actual duration was. I'm pretty sure it was about 5 hours, 5.5 hours. It's sped up quite a lot. Oh god. Yeah, so basically I massively deleted the entire Sony Vegas file. So therefore I had to re-edit it. Which, yeah, I was buggering around in files whilst I was recording, so that was fun. Anyway, yes, where was I? Something about the house being sped up a lot. It is sped up quite a lot. I think it's about 7 times, which is perhaps more than I'd like it. I was going to do the house in 2 parts, but I don't know. I don't see the point of doing 2 parts. Like, I don't know. Would you guys want to watch 2 parts in the future, or would you just like one longer video? I mean, I feel like just one longer video that you can come back to after is going to work more rather than having to go to 2 separate videos. I don't know. It's entirely up to you. You guys can do what you want, really. But let me know. Would you mind seeing two-parters, or would you just like a single-part video? I don't know. I feel like a single-part video would be better. So that's what I've done. But if you'd like something different, then tell me and I can do that in the future. But yes, the outside of the house is coming along nicely, moving into the interior floor plan. So that's the bathroom over on the left, and the 2 bedrooms divided up there. That little area on the left tucked in, if I can actually go to it, down there on the bottom left hand, is the living room, and then up the back there is the kitchen dining room. Then tucked in to the right of the entrance behind a wall is the study, which is kind of nice. So you got a little study there. Then upstairs you got 2 more bedrooms, bathrooms, little landing area, some sitting areas and whatnot, with a fireplace and an outdoor barbecue area, which is kind of cool. There's a big driveway in this house as well, with fountains and trees and everything everywhere. Unfortunately, we don't have cars, so somewhat redundant. But hey, it's fine. Redundant. I remember there was a 2.5 Men, I think it was. Do you remember? Any of you guys watch 2.5 Men? God, that show was good when Charlie Sheen was there. Man, I mean, shows always seem to die when they think that they can carry on without the main stars. What they don't understand is that show was Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen made 2.5 Men. He was 2.5 Men, and when he left, as good as John Cryer is, Alan is his name. It's just not the same without him. I don't really like Ashton Kutcher. I mean, I don't not like Ashton Kutcher, but he's no Charlie Sheen, put it that way. And also, I slightly hate him because in one of the episodes I was watching recently, he was going on about getting married, and he's like, I don't really want to get married unless it's Mila Kunis. And he's actually married to Mila Kunis. I would love to be able to say that in real life and just know that, yeah, no, you know what, I actually am married to Mila Kunis. But hey, not everybody can say that, you lucky bastard. Anyway, yes, doing the walls and colouring and stuff for the inside. I just went through and did all the walls and colours before I did the rest of the house, which is not something I usually do, but I figured, hey, I'll give it a bit of a shot. I wasn't sure what sort of a style I wanted to go with. I feel like I'm getting a little repetitive with the interior design choices, so that's why I tried to mix things up a little bit and do things all at once rather than just going over and doing the same thing. Like, what I usually do is I will go into the room and then think, you know, I want a certain style for this room, and then I'll just build the room as it comes. Basically, just style from room to room rather than doing all the styling and making it all look uniform and similar, and then coming through and furnishing it. So it's, I don't know. We'll see. I think it turned out kind of nice. I certainly put in a hell of a lot of time to color everything. This part was especially sped up as well because I did spend a lot of time. So if it looks a little bit fast and you start to vomit, you know, just don't be a softie. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was going to say something as well. Something someone said in the comments about something. I don't remember. I can never remember. Like, I have stuff that I want to talk about before I make these videos, and then all of a sudden it's just gone. It's just gone. Gone forever. Never coming back. But, you know, it happens. Also, the Get Together expansion pack's getting kind of... Oh my god. I'm just looking at web pages. I've got a metric arse ton of malware on my computer at the moment, and it's just like pop-up ads everywhere, and I've removed the program like 7 times and it just keeps coming back. It's dug in somewhere. I've run a bajillion scans. I've gone through all my files, deleted all the corrupted files and infected files, and it just keeps coming back, and it gives me all these fake links. So like, you click on words and then it just makes that word a link and then takes you to all these ads. I'm like, no, I don't want new driver updates for stuff. Go away. No, I don't want a cordless vacuum. Go away. It's irritating. That's what I get for not using virus security. I thought I would set up virus security myself, which I will not do. I've never had any problems with Norton, so I don't know. I'm not a pro when it comes to software and virus protection and everything. So, you know, always use protection, kids. Yes, I went there. Yeah, the Get to Work expansion's coming out. Buggered if I know when. I'm trying to look down this article here. It comes out, I'm sure they'll say it at the bottom. It is released November. There you go. No idea when in November, but it's coming out. I'm not particularly excited for it because it's not what we need. Like, of all the things that The Sims 4 needed, it was not more social interactions. We've got plenty as is, thank you very much. But, you know, it's a new expansion. We'll see. It's all about clubbing and going out and everything, which is not something I've ever really liked to do. I've never liked group outings in The Sims, so I don't know. I may not even pick up Get Together. until it's on sale. I might wait a couple of months and then buy it at Christmas when it's on sale. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm being stingy with my money because I'm buying a PC at the end of the year. Like a mad-ass 4K capable hex-core 980 Ti system. And I'm just trying to save every bit of cash that I can. I mean, I'll have plenty anyway, but I just kind of think, oh, you know what? If I don't buy this, then I can invest that on a 500 gig SSD rather than a 250 gig SSD. And, you know, I can get 32 gigs of DDR4 rather than 16 gig, you know. I'm just trying to save every little bit I can. Which is nice. Saving sucks because you can't buy stuff. And I am a terrible impulse buyer. I just think, oh, I kind of want that. I've bought it. Which comes back to bite me on the ass a lot of the time because I bought Tropico 5 a couple of months ago. And then, like, literally the next day or 2 days after, the Steam Summer Sale came on. And I didn't know the Steam Summer Sale was coming on then. So it sort of was on sale for 75% off. And I was very sad. So I get off topic, don't I? I go off on these little tangents, and I can't help myself. But yeah, Get Together is it's about partying. You go out in groups or something. Apparently, there's group leaders. So I don't know, and you can go out with types of groups. So you can go out specifically to party. You can go out to flirt. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with the windows. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing here. I kind of wanted to merge those big windows so they all looked as one, but they kind of clip through the floor a little bit. And I was like, no, I don't like them, so I got rid of them. But yeah, so you can go out and just be like super flirty or whatever, or you can go out and do other stuff. And apparently, like, even if you have a shy sim, if they're part of like a flirty group, they'll just go out and start flirting with people. So the groups can actually sort of encourage Sims to come out of their shell in a way, which is kind of cool, I guess, but still not what the Sims 4 needed. I mean, you need to fix the problems that you already have before you go expanding on other stuff. And what the hell is this business with the floor tiles here? I mean, what's going on with this? I mean, I'm trying to place floor tiles and all it's doing, like, I place one and it deletes two. And I don't know what it was. It eventually just seemed to fix itself. But what? I've never seen that before. I genuinely don't know what it is. It's kind of weird. I've never seen it. So it's weird and annoying. Like, I would place a tile and then I would get other tiles deleted as I did that, which is, it's very, very weird. I've honestly never seen that before, so I have no idea what it is. Any of you who know what it is, feel free to tell me. Also, did you know there were frames? Like, you know how you have frames for the roofs? Yes, it doesn't sound right, does it? But you have, like, frames for the roofing. You can also have frames for fountains. I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea. That's a fun fact, though. So there you go. This video, how long is this video? It will be about 45 minutes long, so it's a similar sort of time frame to Whitestone Manor, which isn't too bad. It's about the same. So I mean, it's, your mileage may vary on how long you like your videos to be. I think Whitestone Manor was about 41, 42 minutes. This is going to be about 40. I have no idea. 44, 5, something like that. I think it's about 44 minutes. So it's still watchable. Whoa, wowee. You guys seeing this on the screen right now? I don't think that'll come across in editing or anything, but there's like pixelation on the screen for me right now, right in the center of the screen. Wait, hold on. Is it my screen? Okay, no, it's just Vegas for some reason. Ah! Vegas, stop. It's coming up on different screens. Yeah. This is my life at the moment. I'm a little bit strange. I feel weird today. Like, I don't feel ill. I feel kind of weird. I feel strange. I feel like acting really strange. And I don't know why. It's very, very weird. Maybe it's just because I'm a bit queer, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows these things? Nobody knows these things. I don't know. Well, what's this? Against Lyme disease and other tick-borne opossums. So I'm just reading articles on the... I'm going to close that now because I'm just going to start reading articles about random crap. Ah, dear. Right. So while we're here, let's have a look at all quarantined items. Yeah, no malware items detected. Who knows? They're still popping up, though. I've gone through and uninstalled all programs. But yeah. No, sorry. Houses. Concentrate, Brayden. I'm getting off topic. The living room's basically done. I like the way I moved the... That sounds so condescending, I'm sorry. But I like the way you get a bit of a line with the dark wood up the middle and that sort of contrast onto the wall. That looks really good. I like that. And then you have the light around it. And I really like the wall color as well. It's like a reddy maroni purple color. That's a beautiful color. I also saw a Falcon G6E Turbo the other day with that exact color pretty much on it. It had the custom headlamps and tail lamps, and it was drop low, and it had the 19-inch NKs, and oh, it was good. It was beautiful. NK, how do you say that rim brand? That like that wheel manufacturer. NK? I don't know. It's strange. Anyway, yeah, it looked really nice. There's also a nice red rug. I wanted to bring a little bit of red color into it. There's some red plants around the place and things. So I thought, hey, we'll have a little bit of a red theme to it. You know, just a little bit of a red theme, which is kind of turned out pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with the house overall, especially the interior, which I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. I know I sort of sound a bit hesitant, but I am happy. It's just such a big job. Like, once you finish building these houses after 5 hours, your brain's just mush. Legitimately, it's just mush. I just think, oh god, my eyes are sort of like dry from looking at the screen and focusing and going out of focus, and I don't know. It's a very strange feeling after you sit down and just do the same thing for 5 hours. But damn, it's worth it because it turns out really good. Actually, I didn't build this house all at once. This was actually built over the period of a couple of sessions. About 3 days. There were 3 days with about like 5 different sessions. I sat down and one day I did most of the exterior, then I came back like a week later and did a bit of the interior, or finished off the exterior and did the floor layout, and then I spent like 3 hours just furnishing the entire house in one go, and that was hell. It's legitimately hell. I love building, but god, it takes it out of you. You feel really exhausted afterwards, which is strange because you're just sitting down looking at a screen. I don't understand it, but somehow it seems to be kind of exhausting. I'm actually using kitchen cabinets like the above ones, which is nice. I never seem to use them. I just kind of leave them out all the time, but I think I use them this time. Christ, I've said that now. I hope I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know why I never use them. I just feel like a lot of the time they're sort of unnecessary and they take up a lot of space, and you know, there's no real need for them. So I don't do that. And I mean, realistically, your Sims don't need space to store stuff, do they? So what's the point of having them there? There's really not much of a point, to be honest. So most of the time I just leave them out, but I put them in this time, which is nice. This is the kitchen. You got the nice stone floors. I like stone floors. I like stone and wood. It's my favorite combination. It's just nice going with the grey cabinets because those are my favorite. I overuse them massively, I know. I really do want to buy the stuff packs. Like, I want the content from them, just from a building point of view, so I can have more variety and bring you guys more better houses. I hate that. It's like, I'm going to bring you guys more awesome content. Just hit that like button, subscribe, leave a like. If we get 15,000 likes on this video, I'll make it. No, fuck off. I'm not doing that. I hate people who do that. I know I've gone off on a tangent again, but Jesus Christ, setting like barriers. Go jump off a bridge. Anyway, I was talking about kitchen cabinets, and somehow that, I went on to a massive rampage. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, content packs and such. If I can get them on sale, I'll buy them purely from a building point of view, so I can build more, or get a bit more variety in the houses. Because I've built, this is the 15th or 16th house I've built in The Sims 4. At least for YouTube, I've built probably that again, like I said last time, in The Sims 4. So 30, 40 houses, something like that. But I don't know. After that amount of time, you use up all the patterns, and when there's no creator style or anything, you've just got the same swatches to use over and over. You don't have a whole lot of variety, to be honest. So I don't know. There's also a 50% off sale on Origin at the moment. I don't know if that's on Sims 4 titles. It is not on Sims 4 titles. Well, it's on the Sims 4 Digital Deluxe and the Sims 4 base game. Oh wow. Okay, so this is ad malware is actually, it's not just on my browser, it's like on the Origin browser as well. I've got fake links on Origin. Good God, that's slightly worrying. I've had this before though, I'll get rid of it. Yeah, if they can drop the prices to a reasonable level, basically the prices that I mentioned in the State of the Sims 4 video, I would be more than happy to buy. I will go out and buy, what do I buy? I'd probably buy Spa Day, Cool Kitchen, Perfect Patio first off and see what they're like. So I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by some of the windows in Spa Day because I really want like jet black framed windows with like really slim sort of bezels and like I don't know if you guys remember the windows that came with Late Night in The Sims 3, and they were like a single square window that was straight up and down. They had the black lines across them, the black frames. I really like them. I want something like that, preferably with like thinner bezels though. I have a fetish for thin bezels. That's not meant to sound sexy. I like monitors with thin bezels as well. I don't. Let's move on. This is the study. It's where you study or something. I've never seen that painting before either. I kind of like it though. It's like looks like a chalkboard. It's like a bunch of frames with a chalkboard inside, which is cool. Speaking of chalkboard, I painted some like pieces of villa board and covered them all in chalkboard paint. I did this a little while ago, and then stuck them to the back of my desk because I have a glass desk and it's completely open at the back, so you can see all the wires. So I hot glued some Velcro onto the wood, and then used some adhesive to stick it onto the metal frame of the desk, and then use heavy duty Velcro to stick it there. So it just sort of sits on the back of the desk and blocks all the cables. I don't know how that's at all relevant to anything I was saying before, but hey, there you go. Speaking of the chalkboard painting, there it is on the right. I also get little pop-ups while I was building as well, like someone has downloaded your house, someone has followed you, which is kind of nice. So I thought I'd turn them off though. Although I did sort of have some trouble with Sims 4 lately, moving around files and everything, and it all seems to have been reset. So that's a little bit strange. It happens though, it happens. This is the first bedroom that I furnished. There's, I don't know what would be the master bedroom. I kind of see like the upstairs bedroom with a bit of a red theme, which you'll see later, or probably would have seen already when I was doing the colors for the house. I kind of see that as the master bedroom, but it's a lot smaller than these bedrooms. Like these two downstairs bedrooms are massive. I don't know what the actual size is. This one's, I think it's like 7 by 6. This one, so it's pretty damn big, and the other one's about the same sort of size, and they've got, you know, a bathroom between the two of them, and then upstairs you've got two sort of smaller ones. I don't know, I kind of feel like the upstairs one would be, but these ones are bigger, so it's entirely up to you, whichever one you want, really. It's your choice. There's the chalkboard painting again, which goes on. It always leads to tangents of DIY projects. Fun story, true story, fun fact. Both. Ooh, everything. I like that little bookcase as well. I don't use that much anymore. I used to use it all the time, but not anymore. There's a lot of screenshots for this house, obviously. There's about probably about another 7 minutes of screenshots. Pretty much the same as Whitestone Manor. Because how many rooms are in this house? You've got, well, there's a granny flat, so you've got like one entire room there plus the bathroom of that. Then you have the living room, kitchen, dining room, study, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bathroom 1, upstairs landing area, bedroom 4, bedroom 5, bathroom 2, balcony, and outside shots. And then each of those rooms as well has 3 to 4 shots each. So I took a lot of I go a little bit wild with the screenshots, although the screenshots are never particularly good because I just sort of go, oh, I've built the house. I'm just taking the screenshots now because once I've built the house, I just want to get it edited and done. And, yeah, so I edit it up and then I'll record the audio a couple days later. Also, fair warning, this video is being recorded about a week and a half to 2 weeks before it will actually go up. Because that's the way I roll. I mean, I was going to leave this video, just all the raw recorded footage, on my external hard drive, but it's kind of clogging that up and I like to record to that sometimes, so I'm recording so I can use it up, render it out, and free up some space. So this is being recorded on the 28th of August, so happy September when you're watching this, I assume. Also, I may have been high when I was doing this. Not really, but seriously, what the hell was I thinking? I was trying to do some sort of special water feature. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't know. It's, it kind of looks okay, but it doesn't really fit with the room, and there was nothing, like, I wanted some sort of thing to put on the back wall, but there was nothing that really fit with what I wanted, so I don't know. I mean, there was a certain point where I just sort of looked at it and realized, what am I doing with my life? What are you doing, Brayden? And then just moved it, so I'm looking forward to seeing that because I don't know what I was thinking. I do some weird stuff sometimes when I build. I sort of think, yeah, this will be a good idea. Yep, no, it's not. And there it goes. Thank Christ. I mean, like I said, it kind of looks okay, but I just didn't implement it very well, and there wasn't a lot of space, and the room wasn't laid out very well for it. I don't know. I feel like it might work better outside. I might try that outside in another build sometime. Don't steal it. That's patented and copyrighted. I will sue you for $500,000 if you do it. Not really. Not really. I'm not Bethesda. Oh, God. Now that I've said that, Bethesda will sue me. They are such a litigious company, Bethesda. Holy Christ. They sue for everything. Wait, is it Bethesda I'm thinking of? I think it's Bethesda. Bethesda. Litigious. There we go. Did I spell litigious? Oh, it's litigious, not litigious. Right, fair enough. Yep, no, that's about right. Bethesda. I typed in Bethesda legal and litigious, and then just pages and pages of lawsuits and everything. Ah, dear. I hope that's not what EA gets to. It wouldn't surprise me. I know I hop on the EA hate train a lot, but, you know, let's be honest, it's kind of justified, isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. Your mileage may vary. I see it as being fairly justified, but that's just me. I don't know. I am hard on... Oh my god, what am I doing? Just upsizing massive trees. Oh dear, that's what I do. That's definitely what I do. I massively overuse those little circle rugs. I use those all the time now. Ever since I discovered them, I just think, it's so cute. I'll put some little circle rugs in. And then they go in. And yeah, there it is, under that. Just why? Because I can. Because I like circle rugs. This is the downstairs bathroom, one of 3. So you have 2 in the main house, then a separate one for your little outhouse granny flat thing on Boba. The bathrooms are not colossal, but they're plenty big enough for the uses. Like, there's only going to be... There's 2 rooms to 1 bathroom, so they're plenty big enough for that. I've never seen the point of putting in, like, a metric butt-ton of bathrooms. I mean, if you had a massive, like, full household, then maybe you'd want another one, but... I don't know. I feel like this is enough. They're not all using it at once, so... There should be enough. Should be. Emphasis on the should be. Nice little view out the window there of... Sanctuary. God, I always forget the names of the houses I built. It's terrible. It's like, I find that actors and everything never remember the lines from the movies. Oh, some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Some of them don't even remember the names of the characters. But, you know. Some of them get really into it. Others don't. What am I talking about? Who knows? I seem to talk about random crap all the time, but it's fine. There's that little bookcase on the wall again until it gets destroyed. Do I bring it back? No, I don't think I do bring it back. I wanted to put it back, but there was no room for it. So it kinda, it stayed lost forever. Some things are best left lost. Changing up those railings as well. And this is the upstairs room that I kind of feel like would be the master bedroom, but it's smaller. Like you can see it's substantially smaller than the lower bedrooms. But it does feel kind of glamorous with the red wall paints and such, as opposed to floor paints. And there's a nice little mirror in there as well, which is kind of cool. And you got some makeup supplies and some plants and things on there, which is pretty cool. And there's no... Is there a sitting area in this? I'm not sure if there's a sitting area in this. I was going to put a desk in there, but I thought, no, we'll leave the nice little tucked in, whatever the hell it is, makeup area, dresser, whatever. I don't know. Is there a chair here? And I think there's a chair here. I think I placed a chair. I'm fairly sure I placed a chair. There's a chair somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, there we go. Chair. Beautiful. See? I'm not losing my mind in this regard. But yeah. I'm not really sure what else to talk about at this point. I get to the sort of 30-minute mark and I'm like, I'm out of things to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah? Yeah, I mean, I suppose we could talk about the NBN rollout, given the government's current stance on that. I mean, given the current economic status of the Australian dollar, I feel like the Australian economy needs to be focused in other areas rather than the rollout of the national broadband network. We're also focusing a lot on... I don't know what I'm talking about. For those of you who do know economics, I just made myself sound like an idiot. For those of you who don't, I sound like a genius. So please don't know economic. I like the sound of sounding like a genius. The sound of sounding. Sound of music. Ooh, I've never seen that movie. And I never ever want to. I never want to see the sound of music. I hate musicals. There is nothing in this world I hate more than a musical. Singing in a movie is an instant dislike and leave. It's the same as, you know, someone asking you to like the video on YouTube. It's just gone. Done. You lost me. See ya. Have a nice life. Or don't. I don't care. So there you go. See, I'm more useless information about me that nobody at all cares about. I dish out a lot of that. You know more about me than you really need to. This room obviously underwent a complete makeover, but I love the way it turned out in the end. It's so sort of dipsy and I don't know what I'm saying, but it's sort of... I don't know. I have no adjectives for it. There's a television on the wall as well, which is nice. Shoe rack for all your shoes and such. And a tree and some plants and some candles on the floor, which is probably a fire risk, but oh my god. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. By that point, I'd sort of gone slightly mad. Because I did stop and have lunch between... Now, I think I finished the balcony, then went and had lunch, and then came back because my brain was mush. But before I went and had lunch, I had turned into a lunatic slightly, and ended up placing bajillions of chairs. They multiply. They multiply very quickly, those chairs. They're dangerous. Don't let them fool you. I like having all the books and plants and everything stacked underneath there. There's also like a... What are they called? I was going to call it a Big Ben clock. They're like a grandfather clock, I think they're called. This is the room of the clocks as well. There's 3 clocks in view right there. So, no, 4 as well. There's another one on the other wall, isn't there? So if you like clocks, this is the room for you. If you have a clock fetish, then you'll be very happy with this room. Little gardening beds out on the balcony, which is nice. There's a little barbecue area over there. There's some sitting areas as well, so your Sims can sit and eat the stuff that they have barbecued, if that's what they want to do with their life. And yeah, it's a nice big bush in the corner. I like corner bushes. They're the best sort of bushes. And then some nice sitting areas there. Some outdoor chairs. Some lighting goes in as well. And yeah, just a nice little place for your Sims to sit and have a barbie, bit of a chat, have a couple of drinks, have some juice or whatever the hell they call it, and have a good time. Now, this bathroom was a massive pain in the neck because I cut out about half of the footage of this bathroom because it went through like 3 different phases and all of them were rubbish. So I eventually just like deleted everything and ended up with what it ends up as now, which is I'm pretty happy with the final product of the bathroom. I'm definitely happy that I went back and redid it because I sort of saw the finished product after I'd been buggering around with it. I looked at it and thought, oh, bugger, I'll just leave it. But I went back and I changed it, and I'm very, very happy that I did. Because it turned out pretty good, actually. I'm happy with it. It uses the same sort of, what is it called, pretty and plaster wall covering as the bedroom beside it. I kind of like how I did that as well, with the plant at the end, and it sort of blends with the bathtub, the same sort of wood. I don't know, the woods aren't exactly matched, but they're pretty close, so it's all good. Pick a sentence and say one of them, Brayden. I saw I think it was an article, whatever. I think it was on one of the Sim sites, and it was this bathroom. And I saw the same sort of thing on the block once because I watched the block. I used to watch the block before it turned into a pile of shit. But I saw they had like a sort of a square, and you could do it with the half walls that we have now, and then you put plants inside that, and you put that on either side of the bath, that it looks like the bath is sort of inside a pile of plants. It's cool. I don't know. I'll try it one time. I did want to do it in this, but every time I put the half walls up to the wall, the roof clipped through the roof clipped through the wall, so I couldn't do it, unfortunately, which is a little bit annoying, but it happens. It definitely happens. My voice is getting a little bit sore as well, because after you talk for this long, your voice does get sore. I find that it's sore when I sort of go for a little bit higher pitch, maybe. I don't know. If I stay low, it'll be better. Maybe. I'll just talk like this for the rest of the video. So yes, just working on the outside now. No, I'll stop that. Oh god. Yes, I also use those little crate thingamabobs because I kind of like them. They're like little apple crates, and you can use them as bedside tables, and they're cute and funky, funkalicious. Yeah, words. Youth. I'm youthful. I don't know. I'm 18, but, you know, I don't speak youth. I genuinely don't. I don't know what half... Like, because I left, like, a normal school, sort of midway through high school, and I did the end of it as homeschooling. So, I run into my friends sometimes, my old friends from a regular sort of high school, and they start saying all these words. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about, bruh? What word are you talking about? Bruh, no, stop. Like, what are you saying? Speak English. I genuinely don't know what they say, and because I haven't been at I hadn't been at a regular high school for so long, I hadn't been like I don't know. I had no idea what they were saying. It was weird. I don't know what. I mean, any youth out there, why don't you use real words? It's weird. I don't understand it. I don't know. I'm sort of getting back into it now, though, because I do have a younger sister. And she still goes to a regular high school because she is a freaking socialite. And just... She uses all those words, and I'm like, what the hell are you saying? And this means this, and this means that. So I'm being taught English, or fake youthful English, by my younger sister, which is good. So at least I'll be able to seem hip, fab, and groovy, right? Yeah. God, if I ever have kids, I'm going to be such a dad. You know, dad joke. I've got so many good dad jokes lined up. Whoa, mate, it's going to be embarrassing. Anyway, yes, that's the story for another day. Except I just told the entire story. So I guess it's the story for today. The other day was today. It's a story for Monday. So I'll tell you on Monday. What is Monday? How many days are in August? Some days are in August. 30 days are in August? Yeah. So it'll be the 1st on Monday. There you go. I'll tell you the story on Monday. I'm lying. But yeah, just basically doing the landscaping now. Most of the house is done. Actually, pretty much all of the house is done. It's just landscaping to do from here on in. So there you go, and there's a little outdoor area. I love it. I love it so much. It's so nice. I use the upsized window awning thingamabobbers to do whatever the hell I did there. It sort of covers it over, and it looks kind of nice. I'm very happy. There's a lot of landscaping to do around the outside, and there wasn't a lot of space to do it because it's just like one square wide, that sort of area between the big wall and the hedge, or the fence and the hedge. So there wasn't a lot of space. I was kind of limited with what plants I could use, but I figured it out. I also replaced some of the fountains in here that I placed, because there's that little fountain area there. I actually placed some spurty fountains in there. But the ones I placed were too big, and they were sort of shooting water through the roof, so I had to replace them, unfortunately. Which is it's very sad, except not at all. And yeah, just plants around the place, basically. Just lots and lots of plants around the place. I love the resize tool because putting those big rocks in there is fantastic, and I love it. I also love the look when you walk through that hallway there. You'll see it in the screenshots just looking out to this area. It just looks so good. It's so good. God damn, I love it. I'm really, really happy with this house, actually. I mean, it was kind of difficult to get screenshots of the outside, actually, because I did place a lot of trees and things out the front of it, so I actually had to remove some of the trees for some of the screenshots. So that was a bit strange, but I placed them back for the screenshots that they were needed for, so you can actually see what the house will look like. If you want to download the house, it'll be on the gallery. I'll actually remember to put it up on the gallery this time, because what I say in the videos is like, it will be up on the gallery by the time you see the video, but I always forget. So like the video goes up, and then like a day later I realize, oh shit, I probably should have put it up in the gallery. And people are asking, where's the house? Where is it? I can't download it. And I've completely forgotten. I do it all the time. I genuinely do it all the time. I'm a little bit useless with that. So, you know, it happens. Yes, just more landscaping, really. I think I placed some more fountains in that area there. This is a very, very bright front porch, by the way. That's incredibly bright, like ludicrously so. I don't know why, because I suppose it's light coming from the inside, but I feel like the lighting in The Sims 4, it just has a stroke sometimes and just completely freaks out. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yes, I do place little spurty fountain things in the water there, which is nice. And just a last couple of finishing touches. There is one thing I touch up before the end, is there not? Is there not? No. Okay, I've already done that. Sorry. Because I remember finishing the house, then going and panning out to look at something, and oh no, that was it there. Yep. Then I do this thing at the front because it wasn't completely finished. So there you go. That's what I was talking about. But that does it. Let's look at the screenshots. There it is. There's the front of the house, looking very pretty. See, there's a lot of trees in the way, so you can't get a super brilliant look at it, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's sort of mysterious, you know? It hides the house within, but you kind of know that within those walls, there's something pretty damn special, and if you can get inside those walls, then, you know, good for you. You can actually see the house. As the back of the house, like the roofing as well, it's kind of nice with like some of the layers slightly above the other ones. It's kind of different, kind of nice. It's cool. I like the trees going all down the driveway as well. Provides lots of shade, and since there's no cars, we don't have to worry about them not being able to fit out. There's those trees I was talking about, providing lots of shade under there. Nice little area. That'd be very nice in summer. There's the front of the house looking from down on the ground at the entrance. And looking over there from the entrance to the granny flat. Speaking of which, we'll take a look at it before we actually go and look at the main part of the house. It's just a nice little granny flat, really. You know, you can just go out here and have a bit of a relax, have some private time. It keeps Sims that you might not, you know, maybe you've got a mad grandmother or something that you want to just chuck out here and, you know, she's someone else's problem. Lock the door, throw away the key, you know, she can live out here. Self-sustained, it's all good. Don't do that. That's, what's the word? Illegal. But you got your own kitchen, you got your own bathroom, you got your own little sitting area and everything. It's quite nice. Everything a sim could possibly need. There's windows as well, so you can see out. They kind of do look like prison windows, which was not 100% intentional. Only slightly. Here is the entrance to the house. I said entrance. I was going to say inside of the house, but then I saw it was the entrance. So, you know, I blended words. Blended. That's a terrible movie. Adam Sandler's getting worse as he gets older. Here's the inside of the house. That's the lounge room on the left, stairs to the right, kitchen across to the back. I was about to say bathroom, but it's not that. There's the living room. I wish the television was a little lower though. Yeah, but I still like the black boards going up into the sort of, or grey floorboards going up onto the grey wood on the wall, which is nice. I'm running out of words to say. My brain stopped functioning. Here is the kitchen, looking quite nice. It's nice and big. You got plenty of space to cook for lots of Sims. With the beds in this house, you would be able to fit 10 Sims. So you could actually fit all the Sims that you could want in this house. Somebody did say, like, build a house specifically for 8 Sims. So I assume that would mean 8 bedrooms. I guess I could turn this into that. Maybe I'll do an update of that with 8 things. I don't know. I might do a separate build, but we'll see. Here is the study as well. Nice little... It's not too big, but it's not too small. You got a little shot out there over the fountain, looking over the fountains and everything in the garden, which is quite nice. Your little lounge tucked in there to do some reading. Here is the hallway downstairs. You'll see what I'm talking about looking out to that outside area right now. There it is. Yeah, that's the money shot right there. I like it. I'm really happy with that. Looks nice. Here's the first bedroom. You've got the windows over there on the wall, on the front wall, and they're sort of blocked off slightly by the pylons, I suppose. It's the pylons that the roof rests on. So you still get the natural light in, but you've still got your privacy, and you can look at the fountain. You can still see out if you go to the side. So you don't feel completely locked in, and you've also got a glass door at the front of the bedroom looking out to there. Oh, God, this looks so nice out there. I'd love to just sit out there and relax, wouldn't you? Be beautiful. Here's bedroom 2. Obviously nice and big. These 2 downstairs bedrooms are honestly quite freaking colossal. So it's definitely not short on space. You basically got a study, a lounge room, and a bedroom all in one. That's how big they are. So pretty substantial, to be honest. And your little study nook sort of tucked into the corner over there, which is quite nice. So you can get a little bit of work done in your own bedroom, nice and quiet. Here's the bathroom, or bathroom 1, I suppose, for the downstairs. Not massive, but not small. You've got plenty of space for everything you'd need. You've got your 2 basins. You've got toilet, shower, bath, and all the other amenities that you need. 2 mirrors, so you can sort of suck up to yourself at the same time. You know, maybe you've got twins, and they're both fabulous, and they just want to look at each other, or look at themselves. Maybe, I don't know. It's up to you. Depends what Sims you put in this house. There's the outdoor area I was talking about. It's obviously quite pretty. I'm really happy with it. I just like it. It's sort of closed in, but you still get the nice light, and you can get some fresh air without being, you know, sort of exposed to the wind and everything. It's just a nice little nook outside. Speaking of nooks, this is the upstairs landing, or this first floor landing area. You've got a nice view outside there. You can sit down, then you've got the fireplace over the other side. Over there with some nice little sitting areas as well. It's kind of nice. There's lots of sitting areas. I guess there'd be like 4 or 5 different sitting areas in this house. If you like sitting, this is a good house. And trust me, I like sitting. I don't get up unless I have to. Here is bedroom 4, I suppose. Bedroom 4, maybe? I don't know. If you can't, like, I suppose the granny flat would be bedroom 5. So I suppose this is bedroom 3. It's very nice. I quite like it. It's not super my style, but I can definitely appreciate the style. It's really nice. Here's the outdoor area, the outdoor balcony with your barbecue and your garden beds and more sitting areas, obviously. Definitely not short on them. You got your menu as well on the left-hand wall there, which is quite nice. So you can see what's cooking, and some candles there in the bottom left corner. Here is bedroom 4, I suppose it would be. I still kind of feel like this is the master bedroom, but it's not really, so I don't know. It's kind of nice. I like the red theme, sort of the darker reds and richer reds. It feels just distinguished, you know. I quite like it. Here's the upstairs bathroom, which is quite nice. And yeah, I'm definitely happy I came back to this. But as we take a little bit of a look at the last bathroom, and then cut into a shot of the house blending into night, I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the build. Of course, it will be up on the gallery. If you would like to watch it, you can totally watch it, use it, live in it. I don't know what I'm saying. It will be on YouTube if you want to watch it. You're watching this now. But if you want to play in it, you can get it off the gallery. You can modify anything that you want. You can change it. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. That's the great thing about the gallery. You can just grab it off and make it yours. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next video. And until then, as always, stay awesome.
Everybody.